focusing solely on the video game itself, especially if you are streaming on Twitch or YouTube or you're competitively playing games, focusing just on the game is going to inevitably cause burnout, and that is not something that you want to see.
Transmission received. Authorization granted. Welcome to the video.
What's up, dreamers? Hope you're having a fantastic day, or had a fantastic day, depending on where you are in the world. And I have to let you know that you are awesome. Welcome to Driving and Vibing. What's the vibe today? The vibe, I want to talk about burnout, okay? And how focusing on only your video game is going to cause burnout. And it's only a matter of time. We've seen this. I've seen this several times. I'm sure you have seen burnout where streamers take a break, gamers take a break because of mental and physical reasons, right? Generally, they don't really fully give a reason. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they tell you they're getting burnt out. Not necessarily in that exact fashion, but they'll say their emotional state is dwindling and whatever. But let's talk about burnout. What is burnout? Burnout is the feeling of possibly cognitive decline, fatigue, like in the body area, but body and mind fatigue, a lack of desire to show up and perform the tasks. Let's say we'll call it a task. If you're playing a video game, if you're at work, the desire to do something, sometimes of which you really love. Playing video games. A lot of people love to play video games. That's why they do it. If you get burnt out, you're going to have your desire to play that game is going to be less and less. Now, scientifically speaking, this has been proven so many times that scientifically speaking, getting good sleep, eating well, getting regular exercise, so getting up and moving, is going to help benefit your overall well-being, in turn benefiting your gaming performance, but also helping to prevent burnout. This has been proven over and over and over and over and over, and it's going to continuously be proven because of the pure benefits of all of these actions. And it does take a little bit of work, but it's not impossible, okay? If you take baby steps, taking baby steps is what is so important. I can't even stress how important taking baby steps is and how preventing burnout and how important it is to prevent burnout. Can't stress that enough. Taking baby steps towards your journey. Starting with, start with one aspect, like sleep. Start with sleep, get your sleep good, and then work on nutrition. Don't do everything at once. Then work on sleep, then start exercise, or vice versa, however you want to do it. Start with exercise, do this. Burnout is inevitable if you're not focusing on yourself. You have to focus on yourself, okay? You are the most important asset. You are the most valuable asset you have. And if you're not focusing on that, that asset has potential to become jeopardized, okay? Another thing science proves is that sedentary behavior, if you don't know what sedentary is, it means that you're sitting down for long periods of time. Sedentary behavior has been linked to so many different diseases, has been linked to cognitive decline, physical, and mental, like not well-being. What's the opposite of well-being? I'm drawing a blank. So physical and mental problems, we'll say. And this has been proven as well. This is continuously being proven. There is a study, I'll have to find it, but there was a study that showed that sedentary behavior, people who are primarily sedentary, don't really do regular exercise, and I think that's all it focused on, showed that it had such a significant increase that it was actually the worst thing for you in regard to diseases. Think about that. The worst thing you could do, it exceeds smoking, it exceeds drinking and drug use. That's how bad overall sedentary. And I'm not saying this to try to scare you, okay? Like it's not going to it's not going to kill you, okay? But it is really, really bad long term. So we want to try to prevent that, especially if you're in the gaming scene, if you're streaming or competing. So let's try to prevent burnout. If you like what you heard in this video, hit that like button, greatly helps with the channel. If you subscribe for more content like this, and I hope to see everybody in the next video. Later, dreamers!